Driving into oncoming traffic and squeezing through narrow dirt roads? Yeah, this wasn't an action movie audition. This was the real-life exam for a reckless with zero IQ. If he had just stopped when he had the chance, he'd be sipping coffee, telling stories, not stargazing from the back of a patrol car.
Yeah, good one. 66th Avenue. We've got a 206 cars. I can get maybe any second. Okay, should be coming back out. On the same road you went down? Yep, you can only get out one way. It's pretty sporty back here, so you're trying to get up to the middle. And then go through the properties, come back out. Come back out to 21st Street. Alright, bumpy, yeah, get 21st Street. You should come right back out. I got time to get sticks up. They get in front of me. Hurry up. West on 21st Street. 10-4, it sounds like they're going to keep their hawk on this. Yeah, they're trying to. Okay, stand by, watch out. I just tried to hit. He's taking back off.
Trapped in the bushes like a delusional deer trying to cosplay as a ninja, the SUV had nowhere left to run. A soft ending for a wild ride. This time the law didn't have to scream. It just waited patiently for him to crash into his own failure.
Coming up to the range, and then we're going to have a signal for you. He's going to crash through the gate.
On a quiet country road that's seen more cows than crime, a reckless driver in a battered blue Toyota decides he's auditioning for a demolition derby, swerving into oncoming lanes like everyone else is just a prop. It all screeches to an ugly halt when a sheriff's SUV pulls a textbook pit, spinning this wannabe stuntman straight into a grassy grave of crushed fenders and lost pride.
Be careful, you're coming up to an intersection.
Yep.
I'm so you're right on the map now.
Go right.
Right on what?
All side, all traffic. All side.
Moments later, our aging speedster is yanked out, face planted on the asphalt, and politely introduced to a shiny new pair of handcuffs, because sometimes karma wears a badge and drives a bigger truck. If he had just eased off the guy, tapped the brakes, and accepted being pulled over, he'd probably be lounging in his living room right now, waiting on a court summons. But no, apparently our guy thought he was auditioning for Fast and Furious Florida Drift. Southbound in the northbound lane? Now that's a textbook example of I don't care what the law says. If this was his idea of saying sorry to society, then I doubt he's the kind of guy who buys flowers for his mother-in-law. The precision immobilization technique, also known as the unwanted landing. Too bad Jalen's Charger wasn't built to hug street signs. But hey, if you're trying to outrun physics, this is probably the softest ending you could hope for. Maybe, just maybe, when Jalen dove into that bush, he thought, this is how chameleons survive. Unfortunately for him, cops don't play hide and seek, they play gotcha. If he had known that shrub was the bush of failure, he might have just fixed his taillight in the first place.
Second. Guzman, can you pit or no?
Negative. You want to get in front of me to pit? I'm over right now.
Move to your right.
And all these cars are right next to us.
1180, 1040 pit. He's got one tire that's down.
If Eric Kelly thought a left turn into a county sign was the shortcut to freedom, he might want to ask for a refund on that GPS. Because nothing says caught in 4K like plowing through government property in broad daylight while police lights flash like a disco inferno behind you.
Southbound off Broadway, coming up to you, just past Louisiana. Copy. Call for you, up here. Capital, we're almost at 7. Northern 129, we're going east. eastbound on 89th Street, approaching South 9th Street, still eastbound.
Copy, eastbound 89.
We can't do a pit here. Let's get out.
At this point, he's got two tires flapping like flip-flops in a hurricane and the rims singing a metal-on-concrete lullaby. And yet, he keeps going. Some people chase dreams. Eric, he chases delusion with a blown-out wheelbase and 3 departments on his tail.
Cover the radio, everybody else, just maintain.
I think stop sticks at 130. Southwell, we're coming back to you guys.
Westbound, come back to 130 now. Stand by, crash in 130.
The moment he hit South Willow and tried that slick right turn, boom, game over. A pit maneuver so clean it should have been on ESPN's top 10. And just like that, our boy was immobilized. Not by force, but by a stubborn refusal to stop until fate threw in the final tackle.
Damage, drive. Eastbound 113.
170 km/h and weaving through lanes like he's in a racing simulator? If he used that skill to drive for a rideshare app, he'd probably get 5 stars every time. But nope, he chose to turn the highway into a deathmatch arena while the distance between him and the cops was shrinking fast, like his chances of escape.
Affirmative. You're making a right turn. Back on Terra Boulevard. We'll be going northbound. It's gonna be a white Impala. 105 right now. Coming up to North Avenue.
Low road, 77. 1640, I'm gonna pick it up. Top 4. Boulevard, come out here on 38. Take a right on North Ave. Right on North Ave, Boulevard,
The officer called out, "Pull over." But our guy must have thought it was karaoke night because he ignored it like a bad chorus. That was a golden chance to stop and maybe just face a fine. Instead, he doubled down, foot on the gas, brain in vacation mode.
I'm about to put your car in the ditch. You better pull over. I'm about to put you into a tree. You better pull over.
Outside, one black male, white t-shirt. It's facial there. You have a county today. Made a right on 65. Drive up to 138. Dead end, 65. 20. To the forward. Damage, drive.
A sharp 90-degree turn and a second pit, like fate tapping him on the shoulder saying, "All right, buddy, show's over." Buddy, show's over. When his car kissed the fence and wrapped around that sign, it wasn't just a crash, it was destiny signing the arrest report. If only he had pulled over earlier, he might have just paid a ticket, not bail. He had every chance to stop, lights flashing, sirens wailing, tires screeching like a soundtrack to a confession. But no, he floored it like he was going for the Guinness World Record in fastest stolen getaway. If he had just pulled over, maybe it would have ended with an apology, not a jailhouse confession. maneuver at nearly 100 miles per hour. That wasn't just technique, it was a statement. When local police and the county closed in together, every escape plan officially hit a wall. If he thought he could outrun the law with a gas pedal, that spin was the universe's not-so-subtle correction. He pulled into the gas station like he was about to surrender. But nope, just a cheap decoy. No license, warrant hanging over his head. He chose the gas pedal over coming clean. If he had stopped right there, it might have ended with paperwork. But he wanted to be the star of a chase no one asked for.
7424, September 28.
10-4, show 10-8, 10-57, hours.
10-4, didn't see it on the board.
Clear, Old Airport, Shady Grove Road.
Turn left on Shady Grove, turn going towards South Hillside Drive.
And we'll pull your left on Shady Grove Road. That's on Shady Grove Road.
Successful.
100 miles per hour in a 45 zone, blowing through stop signs like he was late to court. And then came the pit, the final punctuation. When that car slammed the guardrail, so did his illusion of freedom. If he had hit the brakes instead of the throttle, he might be sitting in court, not laid out under flashing red and blue.
Clear on 1095.
Everybody else, the vehicle. While y'all running.
When you're flying 80 miles per hour, the wrong way. Yep, you heard that right. A grand entrance for someone who thinks GPS stands for go past sanity. If he had just stopped at that first red light, maybe he wouldn't have turned the street into a stage for a symphony of speed and stupidity.
Copy. 60 miles an hour, pressing powder.
Traffic.
Traffic's light, we're coming up to a red light. He's slowing down for it. He's coming to a full stop at the red light at Eastern. Looks like we're going to be going northbound.
Copy, turn northbound.
K9, he is northbound in the southbound of Eastern. Northbound, speed's 80, accelerated. Still going northbound.
A 20-ish-year-old black male driver, gray hoodie, just passed us. Northbound, eastern 3600.
Westbound 32nd.
Westbound 32nd.
K9, he's either leaking fluids or losing a tire right now. One of the two.
10-4.
Speed's 80. He's approaching back up to Madison. Madison, he is. Hold on. Went through the red light, almost struck a vehicle. Still continuing westbound.
10-4.
Lemmy's in a pursuit. Priority traffic. Lemmy's in a pursuit. Northbound Eastern. We got 23 stolen Range Rover. Get more.
Okay, now we're going to the red light division. Just going to do a full stop. He's going to be turning northbound.
Copy, train northbound.
Bailing out, bailing out.
Copy, bailing out.
Can I get permission from 4042 to start that way? 40. Yeah, let's get everybody over there.
Tires going flat, fluids leaking, blowing through red lights, nearly T-boning another car. And then he bails like it's the season finale of an action series. If he really thought he could outrun the justice system on foot, this is where reality slaps back. Speed doesn't save you, especially when your brain's lagging behind your wheels. We kick off with a white van flying through traffic like he's late to his own arrest. Swerving, sliding, rain-soaked roads. Zero fear, cops trail behind, radios buzzing like NASCAR pit crews. White work van, go for it. Buddy thinks he's in a chase scene, but this ain't no movie. It's felony in real time.
Palmetto South, 43. It's a white work van. White work van. 23, 23, 23. Go for it. Go for it. All right, I'm taking radio traffic. North River Drive, passing 74. Approaching 74th Street from 72nd towards TTK.
Our genius hits the gas into oncoming traffic. Real life Frogger, but stupider. Cops keep up, then bam, first pit, he spins but keeps going. Second pit, nailed it. Van catches air like it's auditioning for Dukes of Hazzard. Crash lands, boxed in, and boom, 3 perps in cuffs faster than you can say, well, that escalated quick. Starts with a red sports car tearing up a parking lot like he's late for prom. Cop cars everywhere. Looks more like a demolition derby than law enforcement. Then boom, dude swaps rides like it's Grand Theft Auto, hops in a U-Haul and hits the street like he's moving and grooving from the law.
Eastbound American, I got 153. Copy, 412. Yeah, Jones. Up to the intersection, King George right now. King George. Yeah,
Now it's a white van slicing through traffic outside Taco Bell and Popeyes. dodging sedans like he's got spicy secrets in the trunk. Radio chatter's hot, cops are tight, and at 100 mph he tosses mystery items out the window. Then, bam, pit maneuver backfires. Cop car cartwheels off the highway like it's auditioning for a Michael Bay movie. Dust, grass, airbags, chaos deluxe. Van keeps rolling like nothing happened until the boys in blue box him in tight. Turns out it ain't just reckless driving. They got Molotovs and weapons in the back like a doomsday starter kit. Cops draw down. One suspect throws his hands up like he's seen the light. Or a whole SWAT team. End of the road, partner.